Hello everyone, welcome back. In this hands-on video, we will cover how to backup and restore the Jenkins. So backup and restoring Jenkins is a crucial to maintain the stability and continuity of our CI/CD pipelines because Jenkins store all its configurations, job details, plugin information, and all the credentials within its file system, so making it a regular backup is very essential for disaster recovery and smooth migrations as well. So here for backing up the Jenkins, basically where live Jenkins hold all the configurations, job definitions and plugins and everything. So this is the main directory that we wanted to back up. So we can use a simple tar command to archive this directory. As you can see here, using the simple tar command, we can also use this. So there are other options as well. There are a thin backup also that we can use to back up the Jenkins data. So, like once we have taken this backup, we can also use the cron jobs to automate this in a recurring basis. So for regular backup, we can use the cron job as well to schedule the backup daily or weekly, or depending on the frequency of our changes. And for restoring it from the backup, so we have to stop the Jenkins before we restore the files so that it will not, conflict with any of the files. And we can also use the same tar command to extract the backup and we can, store it in the Jenkins, where lib Jenkins path. Okay, so once the backup is restored, we can start the Jenkins and verify all the jobs and configurations and plugins are intact. Okay, so in this example, I have created one job, backup and restore, and this is the output. So I have also installed some of the plugins. For example, if you go to the Manage Jenkins plugin, I have installed Node.js. So if you go to install the plugin and search with Node.js, okay, we can see that Node.js plugin is there. And also I have installed Thin Backup, which is 2.1.3. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a backup, and once the backup is taken, then I will delete these jobs and then try the restore option to restore it from the backup. Okay, so now to take a backup, I'm going to use this tarball command. So currently I am in root and cd where lib Jenkins. So here, this is the config.xml where all the job configs will be, taken the backup, and this is the workspace and secrets, plugins. So we will be taking everything under varlib Jenkins, and then we will be trying the restore. So now let me run this command. Let me copy this again and paste it here. So this will take backup of everything under varlib Jenkins, and it will create the gzip with this name. So now let me enter. Okay, there is no backup directory. So let me first create backup and then run this command again. Okay, now it is taking all the backups under varlib Jenkins into the file that we have specified under the slash backup. So now if I ls backup, we can see that there is a gzip file. Okay, now I'm going into the Jenkins and delete this job. Okay, and now let me go to the manage Jenkins, go to the plugin and installed plugin, search for Node.js and click on this and uninstall this. Okay, so now I'm going to restore it from the backup. This is the command. Let me go to the CLI. This is the Jenkins server. Okay, now I'm going to restore everything under varlib Jenkins. So we should stop the Jenkins service before we restart or restore. So once we stop the service and initiate the restore, and then we can go to the Jenkins and start it again. Systemctl status Jenkins, systemctl restart Jenkins. Okay, let me go to the Jenkins UI. Okay, so Jenkins is back up. Let me log in now. Okay, so now as you can see, we have the job back. This is came from the restore that we have just done. As you can see, the build history also preserved. And let me check the plugin also once. Go to the manage Jenkins and go to the plugins under installed plugin. Search for Node.js. Okay, Node.js plugin also there. Okay, so now we have successfully restored the Jenkins from the backup also. And there is one more a backup tool called Thin Backup. So if you go to this Manage Jenkins and go to Tools, so we have already installed the Thin Backup plugin. Okay, if you go to this system, okay, here search for Thin and we have the Thin Backup configuration. So here we can specify which directory we want to backup. So here I can, let's say, I can take the backup into slash backup directory and here backup schedule. The directory exists, but it is not writable. So you have to provide the directory that has the right permission. So for temporarily, I'm just mentioning slash tmp. Okay, and backup schedule. So let's say if you want to backup every day during weekdays at 12 o'clock, we can specify this backup schedule and here backup schedule for differential backup. For a differential backup, at least one full backup is needed. And here the maximum number of backup set we want to keep. Let's say I can mention two backup and you can specify the files that you want to exclude from the backup. For example, the workspace and all, we don't need to take a backup. And here wait until Jenkins is idle to perform a backup. And here also you can mention what are all the things that you want to backup. Backup the plugin archive, backup config history, backup additional files, and backup only build mark to keep, backup build archive. And here you can mention move the old backup to zip files. So you can make all these backups changes, and once configured, you can click on save. Okay, once we have configured the backup, you can go to the manage Jenkins, and here there is a thin backup. Backup your global and job specific configuration, and here you can initiate the backup now. So in the same way, you can also restore it from the backup. So once you have click on this backup now, it will initiate the backup, and then it will be backed up as per the program that we have scheduled. And you can also go to the manage Jenkins, and here under system logs, all Jenkins logs. So here you can see the backup status also in the log. Starting manual backup, no previous full backup found, thus creating one. So found one job. Okay, so that's how we can take the backup using the thin backup plugin, also using the tar command to take the backup. Okay, so that's all in this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.